grip of deception. The gang moved curiously through the halls of the spire shadows, their expressions tense. Gingerbread led the way, his furry determination shining like a beacon in the dim light. Behind him, Strawberry Cookie clutched her lollipop tightly, while Wizard Cookie trailed close. You walked with them, trying to ignore the weight of Shadow Milk Cookie's words, still hanging over you. But elsewhere, unseen by the group, Shadow Milk Cookie floated high above, hidden within the inky void that intertwined with the spire itself. The eyes within the hair glimmered faintly, their gaze fixed on you as he observed you every step. His gesture grin was absent, his face calm yet calculating. He leaned lazily against his staff, twirling it as he mulled over the curious can't read that you had become. Little Crumb, he thought to himself, his mismatched eyes narrowing. So different, so dispirited, yet you don't understand, do you? You don't see the strings of his performance I've woven around you. Shadow Cookie drifted as in the slow circle, his long coat trailing behind him like a wrath. The ghosting eyes embraced in his clothing, shifted wristly, mirroring his thoughts. You shouldn't fixate me this much, he mused, his lips curving into a faint smile. And yet you do. The fire in your eyes, the way you challenge me, you're nothing like the others. They were so predictable, so dull, but you, he sighed, thought the sound was devoid of frustration. If anything, it was a twisted kind of admiration. I could have destroyed you already, he thought, tapping his staff against the visible floor of the void, taking you in my grasp, and bent you to my will. But no, that would be far too simple. You deserve something more personal, a game just for the two of us. The ghostly eyes on his jester hair blinked, and he tilted his head, an idea forming in the shadows of his mind. I'll let them continue their little quest, he decided, watching as Gingerbread railed the group to press forward. Let them chase the illusion of victory, but you, my dear little Crumb, are already mine. They'll never protect you from me, not when you stepped so willingly into my web. He let his grin spread, the sharp glint of his teeth flashing in the dim light. Still, I'll need to make it theatrical, he mused, his tone amused. a sense worthy of your spirit, a moment you'll never forget. His thoughts drifted dark and positive as he imagined the moment he would take you. Would he confront you against under the gaze of a performer, working you with riddles and games? Or would he strike when he least expect, pulling you into the shadows and leaving the others grasping the air? Shadow Milk Cookie's mismatched eyes gleamed with delight. As he envisioned how would struggle, how would fight against him. It wasn't love that drove his obsession. No, it was far darker. A need a need to break you, to see you unreal, to make you a part of his chaotic sympathy. I'll take my time with you, he whispered to himself, his voice soft but tinged with melancholy. Shape you into something far greater than you are now. You'll see, little crumb. I'll show you the truth you desperately crave, and in the end, you'll thank me for it. Suddenly he froze, his eyes narrowing. The gang had stopped in their tracks. They were standing before a massive sealed door, its surface ancient with the glowing runes. The barrier to pure vanilla cookie. Ha! Shiramaki chuckled softly. They've made it further than I expected. Perhaps they deserve an encore. He floated closer, his gaze lingering on you as he considered his next move. Yes, he thought, his grin widened once more. This is the perfect time for a little intermission. With the flick of his staff, the shadows around the spire twisted and I can't read that. The gang wouldn't make it to pure vanilla cookie so easily. Not yet. And you wouldn't escape his grasp for long. Shadow Cookie laughed, his voice echoing through the spire like a haunting melody. Excuse me. The show was far from over. If anything, it was the only beginning.